Imam Muhsin received a lot of criticism online, in person, throughout his life, especially when he was formerly known as a queer imam. And I think largely the Muslim community at large had a problem with that label, with him being a queer imam. The criticism against him is not, it's not a secret. It's not nothing. It's not something new. It, it's all over online. People, a lot of people made it public, how they felt about him. Despite all of these challenges and criticism that he felt personally, how do you think he maintained his faith?
I think it was just a week after he came back that he was then assassinated. Saturday, it was after Valentine's Day, the 15th,
Mm,
the 15th of February. Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah.
I cannot even imagine, what it was that you all must have experienced there, because you were the last to experience him um, in his most authentic, because he was, I believe that after 2024's the annual international convention, I looked at him, and I there was something different about him. And I
Mm,
remember telling people that he was in his most, I've never seen him in
mm,
such a beautiful space in my entire life, subhanallah. He was so close to Allah
mm,
in those last couple of months, and he just before he came to
mm,
just before November 2024, because he was in Australia in Jan or Feb. He completed his the fast of Nabi Musa. It was the 40-day fast.
yeah.
So he was. So I'm so glad that you all experienced him in what I believe is the most ibadat space. He was in the most pious space that I feel I've ever found him in his life. Subhanallah. And it was like he was preparing himself already to meet his Rabb.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid to meet his Rabb. He was
Mm,
excited to meet his
mm,
Rabb.
MashaAllah. Subhanallah.
Sorry, so back to your question. Yes,
Uh, my question was, so the challenges he felt, the criticism,
yes.
was something that we can't even imagine, because I saw just a portion of what online community was saying about him, and I just can't imagine how what a burden it was for him with all of these challenges, not just the criticism. And he had a lot of challenges, you know, beyond my knowledge. How did he keep his faith? And you just mentioned literally about how close he was to his Rob, how full he was of iman and faith. How did he do it in face of constant challenges? How did he keep his faith, his iman?
I cannot answer that. To be honest, I cannot answer that. I was close to Imam, but I was not that close. But from the
Mm,
outside, and as a friend, and as a student of Imam and mentee, what I can say is that he practiced a lot of the ibadah of Islam. There was a lot of dhikr that he indulged in, a lot of fasting that he did.
mm,
He fasted a lot, Mondays and Thursdays. He was in isolation a lot. You know, he he was of service to the community in ways in which you could never imagine. If someone would answer the phone, he was there, regardless of what time of the day it was. I remember there was a time when we had no funding and we had no money, and Imam made us food, whether it was dal. I don't know if you know dal, but
yeah.
dal, it was the most basic that he could do, but he whipped up a few rands to feed the
Mm,
community. Subhanallah. So I think, to answer your question, how he held onto his faith was through the the teachings of Islam, the teachings of, let's say, the authentic Islam, you know, the authentic, the pure, the true Islam,
mm,
the Islam of Al-Wadud, the Islam of Al-Latif, the Islam of Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the Islam of Rahmatul lil Alameen, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And I just want to let you know that Imam Muhsin protected his community from the threats of the world and from the from the evil ones out there, the evil Muslims that threatened him. He protected us. We knew nothing about it.
mashallah.
He
Mm,
concealed us. Wallahi Lazim, I cannot tell you. I don't know
mhm,
how he did it. But
mhm,
when he appeared in public, he was smiling, he was
mhm,
peaceful,
mhm,
and we knew nothing about the threats that he got until he told us.
mm,
Until we experienced it in 2024 when some
mm,
strange person walked into our masjid taking video, you
mm,
know.
mm,
But he protected us like a mother would protect their children.
mm, mm,
Wallahi Lazim, for 20 years, that was his mission. He took
mm,
on the battle and
mm,
he literally fought these people by himself. And all that he maintained and all that he said to us was one thing. All
mm,
that I wish, all that I wish for is for these people to come and sit and have a conversation with me.